Randall is back in chains being interrogated by Daryl. When he gives up information about his group, he also decides to tell Daryl about a camp they invaded, where he saw some teenage girls there.
We found this little campsite. Man and his 2 daughters, teenagers, you know, real young, real cute.
Here's a tip. When pleading for your life, maybe don't reveal to your captor that you're a kid diddler. The majority of this episode is the group debating on the fate of Randall, with Dal being the only person determined to keep him from the hangman's noose. The conversation starts to feel stale, with Dal relentlessly making the same points to different people, but that feeling of the conversation going nowhere reflects how Dal is feeling in the situation. When the debate enters the decision stage, Dal gets really emotional, torn up at the idea that this group have lost their humanity.
But don't you see, if we do this, the people that we were, the world that we knew is dead.
While this is happening, Carl is entering his rebellious stage. He tells Carol that heaven doesn't exist and her daughter is just plain dead.
Heaven is just another lie, and if you believe it, you're an idiot.
And he sneaks a gun from Daryl's pack and goes off to the swamps to mess with a walker. He almost gets himself killed when he gets a little bit too close. It starts to wiggle free from the mud with the temptation of a meal. And although we can sit here and eye roll about how stupid Carl is being here, this is just the kind of thing kids do. As Dal goes to clear his head, he comes across a wounded animal that appears to be torn open by a walker. But what walker? Oh, this one! And unfortunately, he manages to rip open Dal's stomach like a grizzly bear. When the group run to his side, Carl notices it's the same walker he encountered earlier, so naturally feels like he's to blame. And here we have a very sad send-off for Dal, with Daryl being the one to ease his pain.
Sorry, brother.
It's a real shame because Dal added a nice balance to the group. He was the one person who had the spine to stand up for what he believed in, even if it made him the unpopular one. So from now on, without Dal here, we can expect no pushback if the group want to make cruel decisions against a person's life.